I've come to Dorset for the night, Durdle Door, to do some astrophotography, and it's every time I come out and do astrophotography, no matter where, it's always better than I expect, and there's always an element of magic about it. Just looking up at the interstellar night sky and just stopping and just staring and taking it in. There's nothing better. So that's exacerbated when I come to a place that's beautifully dark and you can clearly see the Milky Way core with your own eyes. And I don't think there's anything better than doing that. And it always gets me every time I come out. Obviously, the comet's been up for the last week, which is really cool. I've taken a shot of that, which I'm very happy with. It's one of my best shots. I'm really happy with that. But there's nothing better for me than capturing the Milky Way core. And I think I've done that tonight. Durdle Door itself is an amazing location to shoot. I've come up now. I've just taken a panorama down there. And I came up to shoot to video myself because there's a few other photographers down there. Didn't want to get in their way, but it's magical nonetheless. So I just love it. I just can't get enough of being out in the nighttime, and it's one of my favourite things to do. So the reason I've come now specifically is because we're welcoming the night sky back in the UK. The UK is so far north that for about 2 months in the summer, from about May to July, midway through May to midway through July, the sun doesn't go low enough below the horizon to for the sky to go completely black. So there's an element of sun coming over the northern horizon all the way through from June, and that kind of creates a bit of a screen on the night sky, and we're stuck in something called astronomical twilight, which is like the stage before full nighttime. However, the more south you are, the earlier we get nighttime back. So Durdle Door have now got 2 hours of nighttime while we're back up in Buckinghamshire, probably still 2 days away from getting it. So that's one of the reasons why I came down, and also because it's just an amazingly dark sky, and I love it down here. So I'm about to shoot another shot from up on the cliffs. This one's going to be looking down onto the door. So I've got to be a bit careful because Portland Bill's shining bright with light pollution, and the Milky Way starting to move over that way. So I'm going to probably get going and take this shot soon. But yeah, I think the way I'm aligning it is the Milky Way is going to be directly over the door, whereas earlier when I was down on the beach, I was shooting it to the side. But it should be quite nice there. The gas trails will still be out in the Milky Way, and yeah, it's going to look really nice. I think I'm going to shoot this as a panorama, so I'm going to shoot my camera in vertical and move my camera around, stacking each section of the panorama to reduce noise. It's just really good to be out, and I'm just happy. I used to shoot at really high ISOs when taking astro shots, but I've realised with stacking and whatnot, I don't need to do that. Actually, by shooting at a slightly lower ISO and doing more stacking, you get better colour definition as well as better detail. So you get more colours in the Milky Way, you get more of the pink of the nebulas, and that's always just going to add something extra to my shot. I'm going to shoot, this one isn't going to be a particularly big panorama, I'm just going to shoot 2 separate ones just to get everything in the frame. But also by zooming in a bit more and shooting multiple shots, you get more detail in the shot, which will be very apparent in the final image. So, I hope you enjoy. So it's now 2:10. We're losing darkness, complete astronomical darkness to astronomical twilight. The last 2 or 3 hours have been really great to get out, and it's just a really magical thing to go out and do and be and look up at the night sky. I've been freezing myself to death while shooting a time lapse over the last hour and a half, and hopefully that should come out quite nicely. If there's one thing I've realised about astrophotography over the last couple of years, is that it's the most frustrating and fiddly and horrible genres of photography, but it's by far the most rewarding and what I enjoy doing the most. The way I really learned was just making mistakes, and I'd highly recommend you do the same. Just the most important thing is to get out and shoot and experiment and see what works and what doesn't. And because you can watch as many YouTube videos or read as much online, but the best way to learn is to do it yourself and see what works for yourself. So I'd really recommend you get out and shoot. So now we're going to head off and go to Corfe Castle and see if we can get a Neo-Wise, which I've captured a couple of times, and see if we can get that over Corfe Castle. So yeah, we'll see what we can get.